down below, that's the same. It's all inside of you. Oh, hey there, hold on. Life's the same moving radio. Little bit old time cars. Welcome to Michael on the Go, and I am your host, Michael Giannotti, with a dual post to my tech site and my Catholic Family Man site. How Mikey does on the go videos and questions and concerns. So I've had a number of people ping me, as I periodically get when I start doing these videos again, about my Michael on the Go videos. I have some that are asking me how I do them. They're interested in the equipment, the process that I go through from capturing to editing and posting of the video. I have other people that are, you know, asking me, Mike, it looks like you're ready to kill people out there, because that's got to be dangerous. And so I wanted to address, first of all, we'll talk about the equipment, the process, and all that goes into it. Then I want to talk about the safety, especially relative to the activities you conduct on a regular basis in a vehicle. So first off, what's the kind of equipment you need? Well, first of all, you need a vehicle. If you want to do on-the-go videos, you need some type of vehicle. Now, I have a Dodge Charger with a Hemi. Yeah. I am on cruise control though, so right now, taking my time down the highway. But you're gonna need a vehicle of some type, some kind of transportation, be it a car, be it a boat, be it a bicycle. I did one the other day on my John Deere tractor while mowing the lawn. So, you know, something to get you around for an on-the-go video. Second piece of equipment you need: sunglasses. Not because you want to start singing, I wear my sunglasses at night. No, that's not why. Because, why do you need sunglasses? Well, you want to give the illusion that you're looking at the people you're talking to. Because guess what? I am not looking at you. I have other things to do, like I'm driving. There I'm reading exits for Carlisle. I see the Silverado that pulled ahead of me. It's a truck in gray with a big gold Chevy symbol on the back, and I'm looking at all the stuff in front of me. Sunglasses are paramount. If you're going to be on the go and piloting a vehicle of some kind, whether it's your bike or whatever, you want to be focusing on the driving part, the, you know, steering, whatever it is, so that you see what's going on ahead of you. You don't want to be staring at the camera. Now, I keep my camera mounted slightly to the side here, so it's not obstructing my field of vision. But with the glasses, see, I can be here, and now I'm looking. You can see that I'm looking straight ahead. Now I'm pulling up, I think it's a minivan. It's light tannish color, metallic. I'm also passing one of those towers that they have for the, you know, weather radar and all that good stuff. But what happens is with the sunglasses, it allows you to look, even canter your head to the side here while keeping your vision straight ahead. So sunglasses are very important, because when you're doing video, you want, you know, one of the great things around video and the full media experience is it accentuates getting the empathetic connection, allowing people to connect with you, albeit virtually, but have a sense of who you are and things about you. And look at this guy pulling up on him, and now he's decided to step on his gas. How do I know that? Because my cruise is on. I'm at a steady miles per hour, and he's now playing Rubber Band whatever. Oh, it's a Saturn is what his little minivan is. Now I'm going to pull behind him. Watch, guarantee you this joker will slow down. At any rate, so sunglasses to focus on what you're doing, right, while appearing to be engaging your audience. The next thing, you need a proper camera. I recommend the GoPro series of cameras. Why do I recommend GoPro? I've had many cameras over the years. The thing I like about this, it is the anywhere, anytime, anyplace camera. It rocks. Comes with a housing that has two backs on it. One that I'm using now for outdoor in the air kind of thing. Look at that, we just passed the police there on the side. I was able to see all that. I'm driving with my cruise on at a proper speed, and so I have no issues. Others may not as they pass him. But at any rate, the camera, back to the camera. It has two backings. So this one that I'm using allows for audio, you know, better non-muffled. It has air vents in the back, but it's ruggedized. You can drop this thing, do all kinds of stuff. It's great. The other back that is interchangeable with it though, actually allows me to take this thing to a depth underwater of up to 160 feet. I mean, this is the anywhere, anytime. They have all kinds of mounts for it. There's apps like for my Windows phone, or if you have an iPhone or an Android, they have a remote control unit, a dedicated one if you'd like that, that'll allow you to go ahead and you know, activate. And what that allows you to be is completely hands-free in your operating of the camera. You don't have to be reaching out and grabbing it. So the GoPro, great device for all that. Plus, come on, this looks cool. It's making my charger look like a spaceship here, right? With that kind of wraparound bubble fisheye view. So you need a good camera. I recommend that. I've had many over the years. I'm just saying, you might want to think about it. Process. You need to kind of just walk through and talk through what you're going to say. I mean, essentially, think about what you're doing here. You're talking to yourself. There's nobody here. I'm not talking to Joe or Josephine next to me in the driver's seat. I'm not engaging somebody over my Bluetooth here on the phone. You're talking to yourself. You're talking out loud. Think about the times when you deliver talks, speeches, when you go and give a presentation, how you rehearse, and you go through it and you kind of mumble and talk through to yourself what you're going to say and how it's going to. That's what you're doing here. So, you know, take a little time to up front think about what you want to say so that you have it nailed down. Oftentimes you'll see me employing a technique where I'll say, there's 3 things that we want to talk about. There's 4 things. And then hopefully my aging brain will not have one of its hiccups that's not all that untypical anymore. And I'll be like, oh, that's 2 and 3 is, hopefully you go through it a couple of times in your head. Boom. And then you deliver it. As far as editing, I use the Sony Movie Pro editing suite. I bring the video clips in. I do not edit segments in between. I do a straight through. That's again why you want to talk about it. Keep it as short as possible. Try to do under 10 minutes. That's optimal. And so I'll do that. Go through, and then I will simply trim the beginning and the end and tag on my standardized intro and exit clip. Done. Spit it out, upload it to YouTube. That's that. Now, as to the safety, well, I actually kind of alluded to it. So what are we actually doing here? Sure, I'm being videoed while I talk, but I'm talking out loud to myself. That's all I'm doing. I'm talking to myself. Having a conversation with Mike. Talking out loud about something. We all do it. Well, maybe not, but we all sing the songs, we do things. Now let's put that in the context of other activities in the car. You ever turn on the radio? Oh, let's see. So I turned the radio on, I had to go, I looked down, I pushed a button, radio came on. If I wanted to switch or go to different songs, I click, start clicking seek and other things. Again, my focus is down here, not here. When I'm talking to myself using my sunglasses, my focus is all ahead. There's another Carlisle exit sign. I'm also seeing a sign that says hiring for YRC. It's on a big sign on the side. So we're distracted there. If you have passengers in your car, think about the actions you do when you're talking to a passenger. You know, so how's it going, Joe? So have you thought about this? Oh, blah, really? Nuh-uh. Notice my head here, not here. Or worse yet, if somebody's there, really? That's the kind of thing you do when you're driving and talking. I know of nobody who does, and since I'm with my heritage, I happen to speak a lot with my hands. I flop them all over. I do that whether I'm talking to somebody in the car, talking to myself like I am here, where I'm emphasizing points, or if I'm talking to somebody on the phone via Bluetooth. Now, that's perfectly legal, but you know, when I'm talking to somebody here over Bluetooth or next to me, think about it. It is a two-way conversation. I'm having to listen in and tune in to what the person is saying and process it, so I'm distracting my attention. Some of my attention that would be gathered here is further distracted, not in just vocalizing my thoughts and ideas, but in processing somebody else's and formulating responses to what they're saying. So all that takes place. Much more distracting. So I would say, you know, everybody has to make their own judgment. You can make yours. You can judge me about it if you'd like. Feel free to leave your comments on my post. I won't get insulted. I may laugh. I may point out what I think is the obvious. I even had, when I was down in Another state, when I first started doing this, I actually pulled up and asked some state policemen who were eating breakfast. I waited, I wanted to do this, showed them what I was going to do as I began, and their thing was, wait a minute, so what you're saying is, this was the reply, you mean you're going to be talking to yourself while you're driving? I said, yeah. They said, so what's the problem? And they didn't see any issue in it, and in fact the one did comment. He said, hey, you're safer than if you're talking to somebody in your car or on cell phone. So if you do either of those, you're engaged in more dangerous activity, I would say, than what I'm doing right now, which is talking to myself while I drive. May people look at me funny when they drive by? Oh yeah, they do, but that's where it's at. So if you want to do on-the-go type videos, get a vehicle, get yourself some shades. Right? You can color it up, make some goofy shades. But you want shades. You want to have the vehicle, you want shades, you want a camera like the GoPro, you want to think about what you're going to say, go through it, simply trim beginning and end, create a standardized intro and exit. I did mine. You can create them using a note, you can get real fancy with it. The ones I do for my work job, I actually used PowerPoint 2013 to go ahead and create, I made a PowerPoint with some transitions and animations, added music, and then said save as video, saved in MPEG-4, and that's my intro and exit for work. You can do the same. With that, Michael on the Go, cross-post edition for Catholic Family Man and MichaelGiannotti.com, bidding you have a great day, take care, and as always, ciao.